Now, from the home of golf, EA Sports, so proud to welcome you to the old course at St. Andrews. Alongside Frank Novello, I'm Rich Lerner. And Frank, here we are at the Old Lady, the old course at St. Andrews. And this golf course has confounded so many through the centuries. What are a couple of keys to being successful here?
Well, if you're a recreational player and you're struggling a bit, then you play to the middle of the golf course. But if you really want to challenge the great course, then the best line around the whole golf course is down the right. And that's actually where the trouble is. So if you can hug the right side, because remember, there's so many double greens here and they have a central bunker. So if you're coming from the right side of the golf course, there's always a better avenue to every single flag you're attacking.
Oh, and that runs all the way through on these rock-hard fairways and into the burn here at one. A big mistake off the tee. So often we talk about needing precision off the tee, and this is how you do it. That is dead center. Driving it straight, a big part of playing this golf course well, and that's a good start there in the fairway at the first. Uh-oh. Well, you hate when it happens this early in the round. Optimism smashed with a ball into the water on the opening tee. So now, after the penalty stroke adage, she'll find a good spot to take her drop and then get ready for what'll be her third shot. Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot. So after the big drive, this, a short approach to the par 4. May need to recheck the yardage after that one. That's on the green, but not a real good shot. Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green.
It is a game of touch, and it is evidence right there when your touch is out. What a difference it makes. That ball went a long way past.
Well, Iona's had a good look. Now this for birdie.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
those are painful when you come up that short of the hole. Down to Iona, this for birdie.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
This is a 9-footer. Oh, boy, gotta hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target. That's what these greens can do to you. They make you see things that just aren't there, and that one slides by. Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. Okay, good job to limit the damage, as that's in for a bogey. Okay, just the one drop shot, as that's in for a bogey. You always start the round with such high hopes, with optimism, and it can be gone in a blink. That is a double bogey here at number 1. Well, here you get a real taste of what the old course will be all about. The double greens, the 411-yard par 4 second, the ideal spot. You want to be just to the right. There's so many famous bunkers here, but this one is well known. It's called Chief's Bunker. No issues here. That is into the fairway. And this will be just fine, as that'll get down into the left center portion of the fairway.
Drive down the left, flag on the left. That's not exactly the best mix, but pin is sort of middle left, so there's enough room to play with.
Second shot. Good look at the green.
A very conservative approach shot. It's a safe side of the green, but as we can all attest, a long way from the hole.
Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
156 yards left to the hole. Pin about medium depth, though it is on the left side.
Well, she should be happy with that shot. Good chance for birdie, inside 20 feet.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. From the fairway, 98 yards remaining for his second. Okay, so this one, maybe a birdie putt in name only.
And an awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Okay, well, that is on the green, but apparently just too difficult to get enough loft on it out of the bunker, and that winds up well beyond the hole. Oh! Yeah, that lie may be a little too difficult. This is on the green, but not anywhere near the hole. Not quite enough pace on that putt. Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. A lot of movement coming left here. This for birdie. "12 feet still to go." Not the best start, 2 over par. This hole really taking its toll now. Oh, no. And that's weighted pretty well, but it'll sneak by. Time to move on to the next hole. That's in for double bogey, so an early hole to dig out of. 3 over after just 2 holes played. 3 over for the day. At the 3rd hole now, Frank, looks relatively easy, but you know there's some danger lurking somewhere out there on the old course.
There is. There's the pot bunkers down the right side. This is a tee where really you want to have an idea where that wind is coming from. If it's into your face, you might want to be a little cautious and go towards the middle of the golf course. But if it's behind you, well, then it's worth challenging that right side.
This one turning left a bit off the tee. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. And that ball going to roll out a little too much as the momentum carries it all the way into the bunker.
Things aren't exactly going smoothly here out of the gate. After a rough start, that tee shot at the third is going to make things even harder.
Well, this is left all the way. So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got to weigh a little bit on that tee ball. From the rough, we check in with Noda.
She's got 158 yards to the hole. Tough to generate spin from this lie with so much rough.
Imagine a miss club because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
Second shot forthcoming from the left side of this fairway.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really. Outside chance for birdie.
So, welcome to St. Andrews. An early test here with his second.
Now, that was a tough shot coming out of the fairway bunker. So really, all in all, that's an excellent approach. Short game early in the round has definitely been an issue.
Lot of green to travel here, but this is for birdie. Nope, didn't get it, didn't hit it. 19 feet away. Oh, that hit the flagstick. Ooh, that's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by. Really struggling now, 4 over early in the round. Oh, a lot of you out there can relate to that. Rough day so far, 4 over par on the round. That'll get just past the hole. Time to just pick up and move on to the next hole. Time to pick up and move on. Frank, the challenge begins to intensify here at the 4th.
Yeah, a bit risky if you try and hit it down the right side. Just about every player I've seen over the years has sort of aired a little bit to the left. That's the